Hi there, everybody. Well, I've got some exciting news. I've spent the last month, the month of June, doing a little bit of a MySpace experiment. And as I added you as a friend in my experiment, I thought I'd also let you in the secrets of what I did and how I did it. If you're out there looking for more friends and targeted friends on MySpace, maybe I can help you. I've been using a software for about 2 years now, and that software is unbelievable. Um, Through and through, I've built two different websites through MySpace, making contacts, and this software will be absolutely mind blowing to you. The best part about the software is you can use it on a continuous trial basis with a limit of like 50 cents a day. But we'll get more into that. Put it this way, if you're on a budget and you want to try it and continuously use it, there's no time limit on it. But I'm going to give you a few results of what I've been doing. Okay, what I did was I set up 12 MySpace IDs. Okay, currently I'm running 4 computers in my office, and I was probably spending about 5 hours a day on this. When I started spending 5 hours a day, I was monitoring it and attending to capture codes when needed, but I wasn't physically adding people one by one. That was all being done for me. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring up some stats. Now, if you're on my blog page, you can actually see the stats and the links to the IDs, so you can see I'm, not lying about the stats. There's no point in that. But they even sort of really blew my mind to what I'd added up. I only added it up just before this video, and I thought I'd share some stats with you. Okay, so once again, I was running 4 different computers, and I was running 3 IDs on a computer. Okay, now I'll say now, when I was running these IDs, I didn't maximize the levels on them, and some of the IDs were only brought in the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Okay, I didn't do them all in one day or anything. So, for a month result, it's very impressive. But I could have done better. Anyway, I'm just going to bring them up, just so I can tell you what I've been doing. Okay, now this ID, my ID number 1, has 1,010 friends. Now that ID is an ID I've used in the past, just to let you know. It wasn't fresh this month, but I haven't done a lot with it, so most of the friends are from this month. ID 2, I added 520 friends. ID 3, 723 friends. ID 4, 645 friends. ID 5, 681 friends. ID 6, 470 friends. ID 7, 387 friends. ID 8, 472 friends. ID 9, 742 friends. Getting lost here. ID 10, 346 friends. ID 11, 546 friends. ID 12, 410 friends. Now, I'll also tell you these were not just random ads. I added these people from the business groups only, and a couple recently in the last couple of days from the money groups, as I was running out of business groups. So I was targeting people who may be interested in this actual software, and what I'm willing to do, and I sort of don't want it to go viral. So what I've done is I've set up a mailing list. If people want to learn how I've done this step by step, they're welcome to join the mailing list. It's depending where you are watching this video from. There will be a link to my blog if you're not on my blog. If you're on my blog, there will be a lot more detail there. But if you're on YouTube, there'll be a link across to the blog with the where you can join up. And if you're on MySpace, same thing, there'll be a link to the blog. Now, in total, that was 6,952 friends I made in the month of June. Now that's powerful. And I'll tell you now, I've been trying to keep up with the emails from people, because when I did add them, I also sent, when they agreed to be my friend, I sent them a video which you've probably received if you're watching this on MySpace, introducing myself. And I left it at that, and people have asked me questions about myself and about my business, and I've responded to that. I've had a lot of people contacting me just for the fact I just did a basic video about me so they could get to know me. It's not about spamming people. It's simply about making contacts in the right areas. Now, with my tutorial I'm going to do on how I did it and how I targeted things, I'll show you different ways you can target different people. I'll show you how to not, send out massive spam. This whole program is simply about getting an edge on MySpace. So if you want to add multiple friends, even if you want to just use one ID, I mean, look, the average was probably 500 people in the month of June on one that is ID. That's mind-blowing, and there's no point adding a whole heap of people unless you contact them. And I'm really excited about this program because I've used it and tested it so many times over. Funny enough, my office I've just upgraded, and I've only set up 4 out of 8 of the computers. I've been so busy with this. So basically, what you need to do, if you can directly email me through the various social media networks, or you really need to sign up to the mailing list, because I'm going to do step-by-step videos and I'm going to update each month results. I'll also tell you none of these IDs have been closed down or anything, so I've been legitimate the way I've been contacting people. Basically, if you're in a business group and you're watching this and you're from MySpace, this is why I've contacted you, because obviously you are definitely looking for people. Also, if you're a MySpace band or a comedian, this software is priceless for you. And once again, when you join my mailing list, once you confirm which you did join the list, what's going to happen is it will send you to the actual software page, and on the software page you can download it and try it. Like I say, there's not a limited time on it. If you don't have any money and you just want to add 50 people a day, or invite 50 people, or email 50 people a day, you can do this with a free license. Like I say, there's no time period. If you want to get serious about it, then you can go ahead and buy the software for one ID or buy a multiple link. Look, I have about 10 different licenses I use, because it's paid off time again. I've used this for my 2 dating sites, and I've used this for my blog, and I've used it for various other things. If people think MySpace is dead and Facebook's the next best thing, look, it's very active. Absolutely, MySpace is still there. Okay, things like Twitter and Facebook are the latest fad, but they'll also work very differently. I think personally, if I was marketing, I'd be targeting MySpace about now, because MySpace is a site where people are still actively on it, but it doesn't have all the hype, and so the network marketers are not on this site as much as other sites. And there's a lot of people out there who are genuinely interested, and I'd like to thank you as a friend for being a friend. I'm sorry if you're someone who's not in business or is not interested in this and I've added you. Please feel free to either block me on MySpace. I won't be, I've only added you because you had an interest in business. So I'd really like people's feedback on this, and I'm happy one-on-one to talk to people about it. And in the upcoming videos I'm going to do, there'll be screenshot videos on how to use the software in multiple different ways. And I'll also bring you results for next month, and we'll just keep going and see how we go. So please